Hey, what's going on, you guys? Synth here, and I'm bringing you another toy review, and I'm bringing you Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite. And I know this is extremely way behind, because BioShock Infinite came out in like 2010, and it's like 2018, but you know, I picked her up and I wanted to do a review on her, and you know, whatever. But, you know, let's pop her out, see what we going on here. Well, alright. Here is Elizabeth herself. Basically, Elizabeth is short and simple. She's the girl in the tower who can change reality with the wave of her hands. Wah wah. And basically a prison since childhood, Elizabeth earns to experience a world she has only read in books and freed from captivity in the Booker Dwight. Dwight is basically her father, keeping her like locked up and like away from the world. She soon realizes that the world outside is nothing like she dreamed, and the people responsible for her imprisonment will stop at nothing to get her back. Yeah, she can open up portals to like different locations in the world and all that stuff, or realities maybe, I don't know. But it is amazing. This is like the very first NECA figure. This is created by NECA. And it's the very first NECA figure I've ever picked up that's actually cloth. Oh no, I could be lying. No, this is the first one. It's actually really well done. And basically, BioShock Infinite is based in 1912. And it's really well done, the detail, especially the clothing, down to the detail. I don't know if this is the corsets back then in 1912, but damn. I don't know how these women breathe, because she should be dead. But, you know, check out the detail. Really well done. Face is really good. Her eyes are really big and like, I think they were trying to capture the game. My friend saw that and I was like, oh, damn, what's wrong with her eyes? It's like, I think they were just trying to capture the game. It's kind of creepy. But, you know, details well done. Clothing. Hate to go up your skirt, my bad. Actually put bloomers, like, oh my god, which is really good in the detail, especially down to the ribbon, the shoes, little ribbons right there, the laces, really well done. I love NECA. I have a lot of figures from NECA, and they're never to disappoint. In a few occasions, of course. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say they're the best, but they're still well done. They even got down to the detail where, for some reason in the game, I guess in 1912, this is considered a disfigurement, like she's like handicapped or something like that. She's missing a pinky. That's all that's happening right here. She's literally missing a pinky. It's hard to see it because it's the lights. Yeah, she's missing a pinky. Apparently that's considered a disfigurement. I'm like, oh, okay, relax, girl. But it's still really well done. We're going to the articulation. I'd say 360 degrees with the arm, only I'd say 45 degrees. 90-degree arm. 360 degree hand. It does not so back and forth, it just rotates. Same thing right here. Head 360 degrees. Torso, it looks like it moves, but I guess the corset's in the way, so it doesn't work. Legs, then 45 degrees, not too much. 360 degrees. Feet, also 360 degrees. It's not bad. And she's pretty stable, so she can stand up on her own. Crap. This is the packaging she came in. It is very strange to see pressed plastic anymore for NECA figures. They've really gone away from that. But the background, Infinite, basically, BioShock Infinite, instead of in the ocean or sea, they're in the sky, above the heavens and all that stuff, and yada yada yada. There's Elizabeth, their title, her information on the back, with the figure posing. Presented by 2K Games, International Games. Produced and developed by Randy Falk, sculpted by Adrian Smith, paints John Wilder, Jennifer Trapp, prototypes Adam Smith, packaging Chris Longo, photography Steven Mazuik, and presented again International Games, 2K Games, NECA Player Select, not for children under ages 0 to 3. Apparently 4 to like 10 is acceptable still. Okay. But yeah, that's the whole packaging, not too much to it. Well, and in this part of the figure review, I'm just going to do like a little history on BioShock to BioShock Infinite. Okay, so how should I put it? BioShock Infinite is basically a prequel to where BioShock leads off. And I guess I'll say where BioShock starts is BioShock Infinite takes place in 1912, like I said, in Colombia, a city suspended in the air through a combination of quantum levitation and giant blimps and balloons. It was built and launched in 1893 by the American government during the World's Fair in Chicago. Too much fanfare and publicity, however. It was later involved in an international incident by firing upon a group of Chinese civilians during the Boxer Rebellion. The city was disavowed by the United States government, and the location of the city is soon lost to everyone else. That's pretty much it. And as the result of the city's isolation, a civil war eventually broke out in Colombia between different fractions of citizens. At the time of the game's events, two of the main factions remain. One group is the Founders, the remnants of those retaining power over the city led by Zachary Hal Comstock, which seeks to keep Colombia purely of American citizens while denying foreigners the same privileges. Others in the group, named Vox Populi, a ragtag resistance group led by Daisy Fritzl, what a bitch, formed from several fractions with similar ideologies and fought to seize control and restore the rights of Colombian citizenship to all. However, years of war struggle have driven Vox Populi to fight the powers that to be solely out of blind hatred, resulting in the more violent and brutal methods of leading sub-fractions in the group. The player in Infinite controls Booker DeWitt, a former disgraced member of Pickerson National Detective Agency's to recover girl, Elizabeth. Activity abroad Colombia in the last 12 years under Comstock. Booker finds the city in violent political strife and works with Elizabeth to understand why she was held captive in secrets of Colombian's creation. The story is thematically linked to the previous BioShock games, and the scene within the game revisits the underwater city of Rapture through the connection. The player augments weapons and abilities with Elizabeth's own to aid their escape from the falling city. And then we go to BioShock, where BioShock takes place in 1960, the fictional underwater city of Rapture built in the late 1940s by business tycoon Andrew Ryan. It was meant to be a leisure-fair utopia for humanity's elite to work, live, and prosper out of the increasingly oppressive hands of the world's government authorities. The scientists of Rapture discovered a substance called Atom, found in the species of sea slug on the ocean floor. With Atom, they could create plasmas and would modify humans' genetic material, granting them superhuman-like abilities, and soon became the valuable commodity. They devised a means of harvesting Atom using little girls named Little Sisters, implanting sea slugs in their stomachs. Well, that was actually pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie, pretty messed up. Extended use of Atom was found to lead to mental instability in their users, and along with political and social movements with Rapture, the Little Sisters became targets of desiring more Atom to protect them. Scientists created Big Daddies, mentally conditioned and mutated humans in armored diving suits that drove off attackers from Little Sisters. They didn't stand a chance against me. On the eve of 1959, war broke out on Rapture between classes, fueled by Atom-addicted splicers. The war left Rapture in dystopia within a year, and a few non-Atom users sheltering themselves from splicers. The player controls Jack and Maine stabbles Rapture on his plane to a near Rapture bathysphere terminus. Jack is quickly guided by a man named Atlas via radio to help protect himself from the splicers to save his family from the ruthless hands of Andrew Ryan. World. And pretty much that's BioShock. If you made it through the end, congrats to you. Thumbs up. Really big thumbs up. And of course, big thumbs up to NECA for creating these. Hopefully, I've heard the rumor of like BioShock is coming back again, and hopefully to get more BioShock Infinite figures. Not Infinite figures, I mean BioShock figures. But yeah, I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more toy reviews on Sundays, apparently I've been doing this a lot on Sundays, so you'll be catching new ones maybe once a week. Not once a week, once every 2 weeks on the Figure Sundays. But of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, all you gotta do is to see more is subscribe, join the Synth Nation, hit that human like button down below, leave a comment on what you thought about it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by and by? Is a better